Hi guys, and welcome back to my next episode of Let's Play SimCity 4. This is the region I'm working on, and I'm going to be working on this city again. This is Alderside. Just going to let this load up. Where we left off last time, we have a little bit of everything. Agricultural, residential, commercial, and industrial. As you can see here, I need some more agricultural, so I'm just going to zone some more of that. Agricultural zoning is all made with streets in my maps, because really there isn't much traffic there and they don't need roads, and actually building roads next to farms actually degrades the quality of the farm and it makes it pretty pointless. The way I build these is I actually build them off the amount of money that they cost to build, so they are 50 simoleons wide and 95 simoleons long, all using streets, and then I just connect it to the main grid with some roads. Just going to zone this up and hopefully it will fill up. It should do. Now, as you can see, I need a bit of everything at the moment. I need some more residential and I need some more commercial, as well as a little bit of industrial. All my water and everything like that's good. I'm just going to build a farmer's market, because with that extra farmland that I just built, that was unlocked. So, heading over to the the industrial rather, I'm just going to zone some more industrial. I'm not going to zone the whole thing right now, because I don't know how much demand I actually have for that. So I might just fill up that little section there, but I'll build roads for the whole lot for when it is ready. So I still need residential and a little bit of commercial, but the industrial need is still there, so I'm going to fill all of that space up, and I'll probably leave it at around about that for now. And just going to fill up that commercial zone, because I know I have enough demand for that to fill that up. Just adjusting my funding for the school and the hospital there, and you can see my residential zoning, residential demand is going way up at the moment, but I still need some more agricultural, so I'm going to keep zoning that. Once this is zoned and I get some more demand for it, I'll probably build this block of farmland back to the back of the map, the back of the city. But for now, that should just about do it. I'm going to pause the game while I zone, because I don't zone the whole lots at once, and that just stops farms, like half farms, building. Alright, so now whole bunch of residential demand. So I'm going to build some water pumps and then pipe the entire map, really. And I'm going to speed this up to about 600%, because this takes a long time. And 300% is really not going to cut it in this case. So this will go through. It's pretty simple. I don't know if I'm doing this the most efficient way. I know that building the pipes at the end isn't really doing anything at all. It's just helping me to know where I have to put the pipes to, instead of having to sort of count across with the pipes. So all the farms are done. I'm just going to take it across the water to the industrial zone and get that all piped off. There is my pipe system. So now that I have the pipe system in place, I'm going to check the water, make sure I have enough for now, and then just let my city build for a bit to see what sort of result that water actually gives me. And as you can see, the bridge is actually a little bit busy at the moment, so I'm going to upgrade it to an avenue. Pausing the game while I do this so I don't limit traffic to or from the residential to the industrial zone. I'm just going to build that straight across, and because of a bridge mod that I have to use the just the standard bridge that goes up, because that's the only one that lets me have ferries underneath that. I'm not sure why that is, but it's just a thing that happens. So now that that's done, I've got to figure out where I'm going to put my rubbish dump. And I was going to put it in the corner over there, but I would have had to build a bridge for that. So I'm just going to put it over here on the side of the industrial zone. It shouldn't affect demand for my industrial zone too much. I've just got to flatten out the land here, because I was actually trying to build over a little bit of water and that doesn't work. Again, I think that's because of the bridge mod that I have. Normally you wouldn't have a problem with that. Also the slope mod that I have might be affecting that. But as you can see, my budget's blown up right now because of the garbage dump. But that's alright, because it goes down once the rubbish starts disappearing. But just to subsidize that a little bit, I'm going to build a little bit of commercial, because commercial does bring in a lot of money. Just having a little bit of trouble with the streets there, but it's all good. I just couldn't build a road and a street connecting onto an avenue. So now you can see all the rubbish has gone from that corner, which is weird. I don't know how they get it away from there. So I'm just going to play a little drive it game. I don't know what it's called, where I go and pick up Jenny and give her a heart, take her back to the hospital, all that sort of stuff. Doesn't take long. It's simple and it boosts your mare rating by 80. So simple little thing. I don't know how you'd fail this one unless you had massive skyscrapers everywhere and you ran into one. But yeah, pretty simple stuff there. As you can see, the bridge is still getting a little bit over traffic, which is weird. I don't know exactly why that's happening. If you have an idea of why that's happening, I'd love to hear your thoughts. Now I'm just zoning some medium density residential just to get my population up in that little corner there, hoping that my traffic system doesn't blow up. Of course, while I do this, I'm going to have to adjust the medical budget. I think the large elementary school is fine for now. So we'll leave that. I might have to adjust that in a minute. And now I'm just going to build my city hall somewhere in the middle of the city. Doesn't really matter. And again, adjusting the funding. And now I've just changed the building style so it builds all at once, just for a little bit of diversity. And again, the traffic is getting a little bit of a problem. Oh, here we go. We've got a fire. My fire station didn't cover this because I had lowered the funding for it before, so I just expand that now so it covers most of the industrial area, because that is where most of the fire comes from. Checking my water and my power. I actually am over capacity with my power and almost over capacity with my water, so just building another power station and another water pump. That just asked me if I wanted to build another grave, and I'm going to do that in the middle of the city. For some reason, people like to live around graves. I don't understand that. So that there is my air pollution and my water pollution. As you can see, it's not affecting my main city at the moment, which is a good thing, but I'll probably have to build some sort of water purification plant over in the industrial zone rather soon. So now, as you can see, I've still got demand for a fair bit of stuff, so I'm going to build some more commercial zones. I'm probably going to build out to the water's edge in that little lip there, so but I won't do that just yet. I'll do that in another video, probably when I have some more demand. This is asking me if I want a university. Now at the moment I don't, because I'm only going to build this town to have a high school, because I want people to work in industry and on the farms. I'm just going to check my taxes to see who's living there at the moment. I've got low and medium wealth, and most of my industry is currently dirty industry, which is what I want for this town. It's a small town, and I want everyone to work in lower jobs. I'm going to build bigger cities later on. For now, I think that's going to be pretty much it. Just going to adjust the funding and let my city grow a little bit. I'm going to build a high school here. I think it's about time to build a high school. I'm just going to rezone around the high school for medium density commercial, adjust the funding, and then I'm going to let my city grow just a little bit, just to see what it does with that high school in place there. And you can see things in the medium density section are starting to build up, as well as I'm getting a lot of green in the low residential sections, which is good. And yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. So if you could tell me what you want to see in the next video. I'm probably still going to be working on this city, growing the residential area a little bit, and just making a few modifications, probably to the traffic and the school system, and I might even start to build things like police stations and fire stations. And I'll see you in the next video, guys. Thanks for watching.